Alright, wiring take two. So here, what I found on research is every sensor, not the power or the ground, the sensor line is like this. Here's the center of each one. Probably easier to tap in from here. I have to create each line with a diode that actually wraps into one line. So that's like 4 diodes from each line that goes straight into the harness. And that, according to what people have suggested and said in the forums, was how they got signal. So we're gonna do that, and if this works, I'll have to make a jump harness on this one. Basically, finding that end and the other end, and I should be able to take that from the other harness that I have and create a jumper wires just for that. So it should be fun. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. Doing the oil change this weekend on that thing, and I'm gonna start trying to drive that around. Make sure the tires are nice and air, and I'll just keep going to back and forth to the store with it, and should be good. And if that's the good case, I'll be driving that instead of my Z. I'm not talking about Z, I'm talking about the 350Z. I have to redo some things on that, but I'd rather be driving that, even though that's like 200 horsepower less. Or technically it's about 86 horsepower. But that's okay. You don't need a lot of horsepower. Do need a lot of wow factor though. You don't see those on the road anymore. So it's gonna be fun. And then what else do I have to do on this is we're doing the tack. We need the tack so we can understand what we're doing. This giant hole that I need to plug up. I gotta clean up in here a little bit. And yep, clean up in here, clean up, definitely clean up here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all this stuff yet. Still deciding what I'm gonna use. If I'm going to use the other dash to replace this one, or if I'm just gonna try to do something with this, maybe clean it up some more and try to flag it or something. Or something stupid, I don't know. I still have to replace that. What happened there was back in 2014 when I was parked at work. I worked at the casino at the time. While I was in the middle of my work, they decided to break in and steal everything inside. And they ripped apart everything on the inside. They didn't steal the car, because I guess they didn't figure that part out. And on top of that, it's a manual. But that's okay. This will be a fun car to drive again. Especially since it's now cooling down under 100 degrees. It's about time. Alright. Time to get to work. My phone's starting to overheat already. But, or I would be recording this too, or live streaming, I don't know. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to get to work on this. I'm not going to have this done tonight, but I hopefully have most of it done. And final product, I'll have it plugged in, get it started, record again.